Hello, good evening. My name is Brittany Patterson, and for those of you that don't know me, I'm an online health and fitness coach, and I wanted to share with you how I tricked my family into eating healthy in 4 simple steps. Tonight, I wanted to share with you one of them. And I'll be coming back to you again for the second video on my second tip. So my very first tip, and this is whether or not you are cooking for your spouse, cooking for your kids, your family, your roommate, whatever this may be, you can trick anyone into eating healthy, guys. It's really simple. My first step is know your people. So this one for me was a little bit trickier. I came into a blended family, so I moved in with my long-term boyfriend and he has kids that we get part-time. So I had to know them. I had to know their favorite foods, their least favorite foods, their condiments that they like, how they like their plate. When I was a kid, I wanted everything separate, right? Like my green beans could not touch my mashed potatoes. So I had to learn that about them and their habits and their ways of eating. I had to really, figure that out. Now, for some of you that, you have your own kids and you've watched them for birth, you know exactly how they eat. But for some of us that are coming into a relationship and, just getting married, it's trying to figure out what they like to eat. And if you're the person that's cooking, that's important. And it's important whether you're cooking healthy or unhealthy, guys. You got to know, who you're serving and who your audience is. So my first little tidbit is to know your audience, know what their likes and dislikes are. This will be good because you can really modify anything to be healthy. So take inventory. What I did was I asked my kids, what are your favorite foods? What do you like to eat? What do you not like to eat? What's your least favorite vegetable? What's your favorite fruit? And I took inventory and I made a list of what they really enjoyed eating. This made cooking and eating dinner so much better and so much more smooth. When I first started cooking for Chris and his kids, Chrislyn was 5, so she was a little picky on her vegetables, and it definitely took a little bit of tricking her into eating some vegetables, which I'll share some of those tips in later videos. But know them and then know you. As you are cooking, try and figure out what days of the week is really realistic for you to be cooking such a large meal. And this goes back to just taking out a calendar and figuring out what days of the week you're busy and figuring out, okay, well, Friday night we're going to have the kids and we don't have anything going on. It'd be really nice to cook with the kids. Then pick a meal that they can help with. That's really important too. That'll get your whole family on board if they're able to help. If your kids are anything like mine, they want to be in the kitchen, they want to know what you're doing, and they want to help. So take inventory of that. Set realistic goals for yourself too, guys. I'm a big advocate for cooking more and dining less, but if you have, 2 different games to go to on 2 opposite sides of town, do not, expect so much of yourself to, cook a gourmet meal that requires 6 sides and, all that mess. So set realistic goals for yourself. Make it fun, guys. Make this process fun. Let your family know that you're really excited to cook up X dish, whatever that may be. Make it fun. So here's your takeaways. Gather your resources. This is going to be huge. This can be either, a clean eating magazine, a healthy cookbook, some meal plans that I've provided in the past, whatever that may be. Gather your resources, gather your inventory. What does your family like? What do they not like? What food when you buy seems to go really quickly? I know I have food in my house that my kids love my green beans and my potatoes. So when they're in my house, they're eaten within a few days. So take inventory of what kind of food stays in your house and what immediately is eaten. Also take inventory of what you already have, and we're going to get creative with the food you already have. So stay tuned for that. This is going to be a process. Your kids aren't automatically going to choose kale over French fries next Tuesday. I can't promise that. I can promise that it's going to be worth it and it's going to be fun. And this is not going to be this treacherous journey you're going to be on with your kids. You need to stop force feeding them vegetables. I'm telling you, this is going to be, thanks for the love, guys. This is going to be a lot more fun than you think it is. So I hope that you return tomorrow and watch my next video on tricking your family into eating healthy. Thanks so much. Bye.